Okay, and I'm live. Hey everyone. So I went live on my personal page and now I'm here again because I was afraid that if I just went live like this, last time I did it, it didn't get as much engagement because I think of the way that this works. Maybe it's not a Facebook application, so I don't get as many viewers. So if you're watching, let me know and I will tag everyone that asked for a tag in here and you'll watch the replay. And I'm so excited to bring this material to you because it's really something that has changed my trajectory of my business by learning these skills that pay the bills. So if you aren't getting the engagement you want on your content, if you aren't, hey Delphine, if you aren't getting the buyers, the right buyers or any buyers, and when I say right buyers, buyers that buy your products monthly, use them, get the results. If you aren't getting business builders, or you're getting business builders but they're not doing anything, then pay attention because I'm going to teach you through a series of trainings on the idea of becoming magnetic by figuring out who you are talking to. And that is called the client avatar. And that there's like a lot of words that go with that, like your target audience, your ideal client, and client avatar. And if you never have heard this before, this is marketing 101 as far as anyone that's gone to college for marketing or any business person will. Hey Amanda, thanks so much for joining. So any business person will know these skills, but for some reason in the network marketing industry, we're taught a lot differently and it causes self-inflicted pain. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And that's why I'm using BeLive CV because it really allows me to share much more effectively. So I'm going to take this down and I have to get a little more familiar. And I just needed these notes because this is too in-depth for me to just wing this. So I really put a lot of effort into this and whoops, wrong one. Yeah. Okay, take that off. Okay, we need to go, how do we get to, I have to go to the beginning. Oh, now this is really annoying. Okay, let's see, customer avatar. Okay, there we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, here we go. So a lot of people are going to object tremendously on this idea because they're thinking, why would I want to limit myself? Because I'm going to tell you that you need to be limiting yourself by picking a certain demographic, a certain series of emotions that people are feeling and talk to those people. And you might say, well, I want to talk to everyone. I want to talk to everyone with skin. I want to talk to everyone that it has a body, has a pulse, because then I'll get more clients. But if you think about it, how is that working for you right now? How is that working for your teams? Are you getting the results you want in your business? And if not, then pay attention because this is how the people that are blowing it up in their businesses, this is how they're doing it. And it's the idea of you are going through self-inflicted pain and it's not your fault. You've been told by your upline, who's been told by their upline, who's been told by their upline, this is the system. And this system has worked in the past, but now, today's day and age, the market is so saturated that if you want to stand out and you want to have your voice stand out and you want to get results, you got to up your game and your skill level in order to stand out and get the results you're looking for. So if you're told to make a list of 100 people, you going to your friends and family over and over again, perhaps like I speak to people all the time, they tell me they're told to go out and just start conversations with people, which I think is creepy, honestly. Like, you know, when you have an agenda and you're just starting conversations to hand them a sample. I mean, some people are good at it and they just do it naturally, but really for most of us, that's creepy. And people do not appreciate it in this day and age to like, you know, be approached like that. So not my thing, but, you know, or you're having parties, no one's showing up, you know, all these things that you're told to do. And you're really fighting an uphill battle. And it's a numbers game. So your upline will say, yes, just collect the no's, go for the no's, you know, but the bottom line is that you're prospecting uninterested prospects and ones that are not showing buying triggers. And you're literally tapping every person in the United States and beyond. Well, I'm from the United States. If you're watching somewhere else, then beyond, of, hey, would you like my products? Hey, would you like my gift? Hey, would you like my skincare? Hey, would you like my weight loss? And hoping that someone's going to say yes. And if we can stack the deck in your favor by targeting a certain audience that already has shown buying triggers, then we're going to have a lot more pleasure and ease building our businesses. So if that sounds good to you, continue listening. Hey, I'm looking, I see a lot of people here. I'm so excited that you joined me. If you're watching the replay, #replay, and let me know, put a 1 in the comments if you've attracted people that never took action with your products or services. You attracted business builders that are, what would you call them? Let's say face washers, or that you thought they would maybe be amazing and then they did nothing. If your content is not getting enough engagement, if any of those things apply to you, put a 1 in the comments. I would love to see that. And I'm going to, and takes me a minute to figure out what my next slide is. So I'm going to take this down because we're going to go to the next thing. But just, when you do those things, just the side effect of looking at everyone as with money signs on their heads and looking at everyone as a potential prospect, you do end up causing friction in your relationships with your friends and family. You, Amanda, you're not the only one. You're causing your friends and family to run for their lives when they see you. You're causing, you become a glorified salesman, and you're like taught how to handle objections and convince and cajole people to, like, when they say, no, I didn't want a business, you're like, well, all you got to do is just wash your face. Isn't it cool, Angelica? Is you got to wash your face and just tell people, and it's so easy. So you're convincing them to do something they never wanted to do. And what ends up happening, and let me know if you can relate to this, is you do that with people, you overcome their objections where they're like, they have nothing left. They told you they don't have time. You said it takes no time. You told them that, it's so easy or whatever. You took away every objection. They join you and they do nothing. And that's because you just convinced someone to do something they didn't want to do. And the truth is, it's not true that they do nothing and just wash their face and share and they'll have a successful business. We all know that's not true. None of you that are having success are just washing your face or getting results by using your products and just life is good, living the dream. No, that's not happening. We all know that. We're working our butts off if we're getting results. So let's be real with people and let them know and attract the people that want to work, because building a business takes work. We all know that. And then you get the right people that actually want to build a business. And next, okay, meta motivators. I think this is next. Oh, this is so annoying to learn. I think this one is it. Okay. Meta motivators. 5 meta motivators. Okay, I'll try this one. Okay. Okay, I think this is the next one. So there's a concept called meta motivators. And if your prospects are not, if they're qualified, so this is the caveat. If you're talking to people that are already qualified prospects, meaning they are people that have been Googling for your solution and they have the problems that you solve and they're not buying from you, it's because you're not able to connect to their meta motivators. And what are meta motivators? And don't worry about taking notes, because you can, if you want this guide that I'm reading from, just put in notes and I will, in the comments, and I will send you the notes to this, because I'm literally learning this with you. Like, I know it, but I don't know it well enough to like just spit it out to you guys. So I'm definitely going to be looking at my notes pretty strongly, but I love teaching this because it's going to change your business. So meta motivators are internal incentives that drive your prospect to take action. So what does that mean? That there's subconscious drivers that they may not even be aware of that are going to trigger them to buy. And that means they have these continuous scripts going on their brain that it's on autopilot. They're not even aware of it. And this controls their buying patterns and needs. So yes, absolutely, Carla. I know this is a lot of information and I broke it down. That's why I'm doing a series, because when my students watch this masterclass, which I highly suggest you write masterclass in the quotes to get info on my client avatar bootcamp, which will not only teach you this in depth, but then we will work together to get this honed in so you could apply it to your business, because it's not easy. I have a lot of my students, they will go through this training, and they'll watch it and they will come away and send me the worksheet, and I have to send them back a bunch of times to get it really correct, because it's not easy. But this is, you set this up correctly, you're going to set up your foundation of having an attractive business where people are coming to you. You don't no longer have to be the hunter, you're going to be the hunted. So if that sounds good, it's worth it to put time into this and effort. So if you want the info on my masterclass, which is not mine, it's my mentor's who gave it to me, and I'm teaching his stuff, and he teaches a lot better. So that you'll have access to his teachings, which will be that much better than this. So put in masterclass if you want info on that. And then we have, okay, so humans are motivated by needs. They're not motivated by your products, by your services, by your features. So if you're leading with, we're the #1 skincare line North America, our products are clinically proven, I lost this much weight, or anything like that, or so much more, that you guys are spamming your audience with your, Rachel Hollis is coming to our convention, and you know who I'm talking about, because I know all these companies. I'm in a lot of them. I wasn't in them, or I am in some currently. So I really know this business inside and out. And you're looking at the features, the benefits of your products. You're not thinking about your avatar and what their pain is right now and what they're looking for solutions for. So if you get to know those triggers and start to talk to them, then you're going to have the engagement and the results that you're looking for. And Amanda, I will be in touch with you on the information on that. It's a life-changing class. So, so we have to understand that the basic human needs is to be successful. I just literally read that off this thing because I'm trying to get in my groove again. If you understand the basic human needs, it'll show you buying patterns, so you'll be able to run your business and it becomes scientific. And it's not just like throwing spaghetti and hoping and sending out 100 messages and hoping someone's going to say, absolutely, I want to join your business. Absolutely, I want to buy your products. And how many times has it happened to you? So if you want it to become scientific, where you're actually getting those results, then you need to really get this by tapping into the continuous script that the prospect is constantly being in pain around. And then those are connected to the 5, and I'm totally reading, guys, I'm honest with you. Thanks, Delphine. They are connected to the 5 basic needs that are driving every single human, because there are really only 5 basic needs that if you get to know them inside and out, you're going to know how to identify it by talking to that motivator, to your prospect, as opposed to talking about your features and benefits. And you're going to know their pain, and then you're going to be able to connect up your product, services, or business as a solution to the motivating factor that they have going on. So next, let's see if I can get this going, because I don't know where this gallery is. Let's see. 5 meta motivators. Here we are. Okay, we're getting there. All right. This is me learning new technology. All right. So there are 5 meta motivators. One is power. The second is affiliation. The third is achievement. And the fourth is moving away from pain. And 5 is moving towards pleasure. And if you realize that that's what your prospect right now is being motivated by, and you're able to connect up your solution to those motivators, you're going to become magnetic and attract the right people, and it's going to really change your business. And it's not that easy, because there are more steps that I'm get into on Monday that you need to know as well about human needs as well. So I don't want to overwhelm you. We're just going to talk about the motivators today. So we're going to start with power. Humans are driven by power. They're driven by power of gaining something or driven by the fact that they lost power. So how does this relate to you guys? So if you're in skincare, health and wellness, or any of those, and most of my people that I help are in the niche of health and beauty, doing skincare or weight loss or health. So that's usually who I focus on with examples. So if you have someone that has acne, they might feel powerless. They've tried all these different products, they're not getting the results, and they start to feel lack of power or control over their situation. That could be an example of where they're feeling that power, losing the power. Or on the financial side of things, if you're looking for business partners and they are not able to support their families like they want to, and they feel powerless, and they're living paycheck to paycheck, or even worse, not even making ends meet, that makes someone feel very powerless over their situation. And by knowing that is motivating them. By having conversations with these people, you could really connect up your solution to that motivator. And then the next motivator is affiliation, driven to be part of something, a certain class, and being ashamed of not being part of a certain class. So this could be like just the fact that, if you're not, you feel like, low self-esteem towards yourself because you don't look a certain way, you are a certain weight, so you don't feel like you fit in, or you're financially, you don't feel like you fit in certain areas, or what else? Just, you're anywhere where you're not feeling like you belong. And lack of affiliation is a strong motivator for people to make change. So, and then the third motivator is achievement, either motivated to achieve something or motivated by the fact that they're not achieving something. People always want to be achieving. So if they're, let's say, not successful with their weight loss goals or their skincare goals or their financial goals, and they feel a sense of like they're not achieving what they want out of their lives, and it could go much deeper than that, of like, becoming higher ranks and making a difference. And there's a lot of psychology in that, but just on the basic level of your guys' products and what you guys offer as solutions, you want to make sure that you're addressing the fact that they don't feel like they're achieving what they want to be achieving. And that's going to really help connect up your product solution benefits to them. And then people always want to move away from pain. And number 5 is towards pleasure. So if you can really dive into with your prospect what their pain is, which this is like a whole nother training, which I'm going to be doing a series on, which is really getting to what their pain is. Because like losing weight, being overweight is a problem. The implication of that weight is the pain. So how is it affecting their family, their wealth, their health, their relationships? That's the pain. So I'm not going to get into that today. Thank you so much, Delphine. Yeah, I'm having so much fun because this is like, I put so much work into this because I want to understand it better. So this really helps me. So, and then moving towards pleasure, like they want to, humans always want to move towards pleasure. They want to feel more self-confident. They want to feel successful. They want to feel, take away that pain of, feeling, sluggish and overweight, and feel fit and strong and, healthy and beautiful skin and whatever else you guys offer. So they want that, but you really have to dig in to know what it's costing them right now to show them how much you can move them towards pleasure and show them value with your products and services based on their lack of pleasure right now. So that's deep, and there's a lot more than this. That's why you need this masterclass. So do #masterclass if you want info on the masterclass, because I'm doing the best I can here, guys, but my mentor does 10 times better. So you really want to get that from him directly. but I think I'm giving you a good picture of how this can change your business. And if you think this, like, let me know in the comments if you think this information would be helpful to you in becoming magnetic and knowing what's going on in the prospect's mind. And, let me know what you think about that. Hashtag replay, say, yes, I see how this can help me. Or if you're watching now, let's put yes in there, okay? So I want to know. All right, let's see if I can find the next thing I want to talk about. Okay, now we're going to bring it all together. All right, we're almost done. All right, so we're bringing it all together. We have, you're now going to know, by talking to your prospect, what they're, or this is even before that, is you're going to be defining your client avatar. So then we're going to talk about the next steps, how you're going to talk to prospects, which is a whole nother training. But right now you're just thinking what's going on in their head. And then when you actually figure that out, you're going to be able to connect up and marry your products and services and business opportunity to their meta motivators. So when you do that, you're actually speaking to the hard wiring of a human, this at a cellular level. What does that do? You show them how they can get more power, more affiliation, more achievement, less pain, more pleasure, and it takes away the selling process. You don't have to sell anything. They are now intrinsically motivated to take action with your solution because you're talking to a qualified prospect that has a problem that they're aware of, and you just married up their motivation to your solution. And they're like, here's my, what's it called, credit card, and where do I buy? How do I go? What's the next step? Like, they're not going to be saying, I got to ask my mom or my father, my dog, or I have to think about it, or all the things that you might be getting, or just ghosting and whatever, because now you're going to become a person of value, and you're not looking for a sale. You're looking to add value to people's lives and change people's lives and get to know what is driving them and get to know them as humans on their basic level, so you can really, really change humanity with these techniques. And it's really powerful, and it could be manipulated if you don't, if you're not a good person, you can manipulate these strategies. And I know that the people I'm talking to right now, you guys are not going to do that, and you're going to start to become that person of value that we need to be to change the trajectory of a lot of people. Because if we don't get this right and a person has a problem, then it's on us that we didn't give them the solution because we weren't able to lead them properly. So it's really on you to get to know these skills so that you really can help more people, because your products, services, business opportunity are incredible. This network marketing industry is incredible, but you're doing people a disservice by, and it's not your fault now, but now you have the information. Maybe it is your fault, but now you know. But if you're just copying and pasting and spamming your pages and cold messaging people and doing things that are really unattractive, then the real people that need you aren't going to even hear you. And you have a voice inside you. You have a mission. You have a purpose. You're looking for power. You're looking for affiliation. You're looking for achievement. You're looking for, what's the last one? To move away from your pain and move closer to your pleasure. So if you can find your voice and become an authentic person of value for your potential buyers and prospects, you're going to change everything. And we could change this industry to become what it should be already. And a lot of people are going in this direction, and it's really, really lovely to see it. But there's still so much that needs to be done. And I'm really on a mission to change this business that's going on that makes us get a really bad name in our industry. So with that, on Monday, I'm going to be talking about the core set of basic human needs, because we really need to understand that to know what is the deep underlying thing that's going on. What needs are your client avatar needs to be met. Because if we don't understand that even if we know the motivators, we're not going to be able to know where they're at, so we can meet them where they're at. So that's the next class I'm going to be giving. If you want to tag in it, put tag in the comments. I have a lot of things for you to tag me in. If you want the master class, write masterclass. If you want the notes, write notes. If you want a tag for the next training, write tag. And I think that's it for today. I'm really excited about this material. Thank you all so much for joining me. Hashtag replay if you're watching the replay, and have an awesome, amazing day.